Hey guys, welcome back to Stock My Closet. For today's project, I have taken 2.25 meter cotton fabric and fabric width is 42 inches. And this is a measurement I'm using. You can adjust it according to your measurement. In today's video, I'm sharing very easy method to make tiered skirt. And for that, I have folded the fabric by half in width. So here I have two layers of fabric. I'm making three tiered skirt. Firstly, measure the skirt length and divide it by number of tiers. In my measurement, skirt length is 28 inches and I'll deduct 1 inch for belt. So 28 minus 1 is 27 inches. I'm making 3 tiered skirt, so I'll divide 27 by 3, that is 9 inches. So I'll take each tier length 9 inches and total length for tier 1 will be tier length plus belt length plus seam allowance. So as you know, I have taken tier length 9 inches and I'll include 3 inches for belt and 0.75 inch for seam allowance. So from the top, I'll mark a point at 12.75 inches. I'll cut two lengths for tier 1 as I'm not getting required width from one length. So I've marked two lengths and I'll cut it out. Open and join both lengths and I'll fold it according to the required width, that is waist round into 1.5. In my measurement, waist round is 32 inches. 32 multiplied by 1.5 is 48 inches. This is on full fabric, so I'll mark a point at 12 inches and I'll cut it out. So tier 1 cutting is complete. Now I'll finish it. And for that, join both pieces right sides together and stitch side seams and finish the casing for belt. So I've stitched the side seam. Now for belt, I have marked point at 3 inches. Fold it by half. Turn in the seam allowance and pin it up like this. Similarly, I'll pin up the whole belt and I'll make a stitch on the edge to secure it. While stitching, leave around 1 inch of space to insert the elastic. So I've finished the tier 1 and this is how it will look. Now I'll cut the tier 2 and for that again I have folded the fabric by half in width and I'll mark the length, that will be tier length plus seam allowance. In my measurement, tier length is 9 inches and I'll add 1.5 inches for seam allowance, 0.75 inch for top and 0.75 inch for the bottom. I'll cut two lengths for tier 2 and I'll cut it out. Open and join both pieces. Now I'll make side stitch on both sides and on the top side I'll make basting stitch to add gathers. So I made a side stitch. Now I'll make basting stitch on the top, and for that just select the highest stitch length on your sewing machine and make a straight stitch. So I made a basting stitch. Now pull the bobbin thread to add gathers. Gently pull the thread and move the gathers towards the center. And this is how it will look. So I've added gathers and I've adjusted gathers according to the tier 1 bottom. Now I'll attach both tiers, and for that place tier 2 on the tier 1, right sides together and pin it up. So I've pinned it up, and now I'll make a stitch all around to secure it. So I made a stitch, and this is how it will look. And now I'll cut and prepare last tier, and for that I'm taking 3 lengths and I'll cut it out. I'll join and sew all 3 pieces together, and I'll make basting stitch on the top and finishing seam on the bottom side. So I made a basting stitch and I have added gathers according to the tier 2 bottom. Now place tier 3 on the tier 2 right sides together and pin it up. So I've pinned it up, and now I'll make a stitch to secure it. So I've attached third tier, and this is how it will look. Lastly, I'll insert the elastic using safety pin. So I've inserted the elastic. Now join both ends and make few stitches to secure it. And with this, my tiered skirt is ready, and this is how it looks. Thanks for watching guys, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week. Till then, take care. Bye bye.